Hi, well, I tried to read 30 books in 30 days. I managed 20. It was a real challenge to read 30 pieces of graphic fiction. So it made me challenge myself to read every day. Didn't get a book finished every day. A Silent Voice, I was up to book 4. You'll see this repeatedly through the series. Um, as Shoko tries to repair the damage he's done in primary school. And then I thought, well, if we're going to have a book on deafness, let's have a book on blind with a blind character. So Love's in Sight really did bring some interesting ideas forward. Then went for something a bit more European. Went for Laura Olympus, much more traditional European graphic novel. Very interesting take on Persephone. Then back into the manga with Happiness. It's a really kind of dark teenage story with vampires and bullying. It's a really interesting story. Then I read a bit more of Komi Can't Communicate, which looking into different parts of Komi's life, where she's has the challenge of going swimming and being terrified. Then we get A Silent Voice, number 5. So I think there's 7 in the series. So really pulling up to the crisis in the story. Really heartrending as the past catches up with them. Then, of course, I got my comic box from Graphic Novel Station, and I've got a video of the opening of that if you want to have a look. But that gave me 2 new books to read, and adventure game comics. This was brilliant. Leviathan. Choose your own adventure, but through comic book, and it was and it took me a long time reading it to get the different stories and trying to figure out the puzzle. So I needed something a bit lighter. And that's what the Summer That You Were There I thought was going to be, but actually there was a lot more darkness in it than I expected. There's a lot of feeling that there's secrets that you're not being told and you don't know quite why things are happening. So then some more Comey, starting back into their school year. This is volume 4, and Comey's got to cope with going back to school and having finished all her homework, but the others in her group haven't. Then I went for volume 5. Very distinctly Japanese idea of the class festival. Definitely a good one. Then 2120, and this took me several days because it's really strange. Trying to find your way out. You're a computer technician trying to find their way out of this building. So after that, we went for a bit of more of Happiness. So this is Happiness number 2. Really interesting teen saga. I'm not sure I really like the main character. I'm not sure about that. So now, something completely different. This is a non-fiction graphic storytelling. It was really interesting how it was kind of broken down, the origin of the species, into an illustrated edition. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse is almost it's just absolutely delightful, heartwarming stuff. Almost a book full of pages that you would find on Facebook profiles. Now, 17th one was Roller Girl, something very lively, kind of queer, and very much about finding yourself and finding your own way to be you. And following this, a girl who joins a roller derby camp. Well, a month of manga and graphic novels wouldn't be complete without a bit of One Piece. And I hadn't read any of the manga, so I wanted to see how it compared to the anime and to the new TV series. Really pleasantly surprised. Now, we need something a bit darker. Grim is not a new concept, the idea of looking at those that reap souls, but this one has a particularly interesting twist of why the main character can actually do things that her peers can't. So I thought, right, let's go for something really light. A Sign of Affection is a really lovely, light-hearted romance about a deaf girl who falls in love with someone who doesn't sign. And they've just got to try and find a way to make a connection. So that's the 20 books that I managed to read in 30 days. Really rewarding. I really enjoyed it. Tell me below what you think I should read next. Keep reading. Thanks for listening. Bye.